Alright, so on to the next part. As you can see, we got some shocks in front of me. We got the rear end hubs, and yeah, let's get right into it. So I want to show you guys the B7D and the B7 come with bolt style rear hubs. There's listed HRC and then ones that don't have any sort of marking. The ones that don't have any marking are the standard dirt hubs, which is, you can say that they're a little bit of a lower roll center style hub. And that's what we're going to be using for the dirt car. Get some of these bearings. And then as for the Kimberlink, we're going to use the washers that have come with the kit. 2 millimeters is the optional, or 2 millimeters is the standard measurement for the Kimberlink. Again, make sure you're using Loctite. The nub faces towards the inside, so I'll show you. Do that same thing and repeat. Then we're going to use the optional titanium ball studs, lightweight, with the 1 millimeter shim for the ball stud height. Then we're going to use the axle heights, the 1 and the 2 options, and we're going to use the nub facing up, which is axle height 1. Just to show you. Booyah. And then lastly, we're gonna add a little bit of oil to the, just 1 drop CVAs. Rotate it a little bit, and if it's too much, you can wipe it down. We're going to get the buggy. We're going to run the hubs in the middle. I always like putting the screw in from the back, just so the nut isn't exposed. With the B7 hubs, the hubs aren't directional, left to right, they're symmetrical. And that was another improvement that I think helps, because when they're offset, it actually can make it have different sort of leverage and flex a little bit weird or differently front to back on the B6. So I don't necessarily think that was hurting us, but now we know that that's not a problem anymore or a question. All right, so now that that's done, we're gonna move on to the camber links. I already have them basically all built. I wanted to just show you how I build just one of them, and you can repeat that same process with what you learned. Basically, I have a drill truck. You can get this online on Amazon. This is just a Makita drill. And what I like doing is I like putting a little bit of grease. Black or the gold grease is fine. Putting it on the turnbuckle, and I have a turnbuckle tool. This is from Koshworks. I believe you can get some of their tools from A-Main Hobbies. And the ball cup goes in there like that. And then I can just drill it in and drill it out, just so the ball cup is broken in, so when you are adjusting it, that doesn't pop off the side. So once you rotate it, I'll rotate it to the other side because they're directional. I get another ball cup, put it in the ball cup tool, re-grease, and then I have to turn it the other way because now it's directional. And I leave the last one in because that's already screwed in, and then now I get the one that I broke in from this side and I screw it in nicely. Get my ball cup tool. Now I can easily screw it on because it's already pre-broken in and greased, so you shouldn't have any ball cups popping off. Then the last thing I do is I wipe up any grease off that you see. Get your X-Acto blade, clean off the ends, and now we can start popping ball cups on. So I already have them directional, how I want to run them. So I always do the line on the turnbuckle, which these are the J Concepts B7 turnbuckles, titanium. Kind of what I prefer. And start popping them on. Nice and free. And then the toe gap ones, make sure you put these on the right direction. Front's done. And I'll do my final measurements, the camber and toe, once I get tires and everything on it. Voila, and just like that, you got turnbuckles and a basic roller done. Last thing that we're gonna do is put the shocks on it and call it a wrap.